Hi, everybody. That's
Hi.
how we start shows.
Well, we get a countdown like 3, 2, 1. So when the mics are hot, we just like to yell.
There's Kuma.
What?
Hi, everybody.
It's Friday. Welcome to the Trove live stream. It is 12:30 in the U.S. of the West. I'm making things up.
It's accurate.
It is kind of
Americas.
accurate.
Americas.
The Americas. And you guys
Pacific.
missed it, but we were beatboxing earlier. They won't do it now, but it was pretty great.
Hey,
I don't know how to beatbox.
That's such
that's the official
B.
line.
S, because you are good at it. Anyway, what are we talking about today?
So we're
We should
talking
introduce
about
ourselves.
all kinds of things, but we should introduce ourselves first.
Okay,
so.
that's fine. I'm Ted. I'm an animator.
I'm Robin. I'm the art lead.
You didn't leave me with anyone to mix myself up with. I'm James.
He's
I'm
James.
the producer.
I'm fun with the green screen on my cap.
And I'm trying to bend the bill on my cap.
It doesn't bend.
But it has
It's
it has
got
hard
plastic.
plastic on it.
They didn't want to be
Over
sideways.
time.
I'm Scott Hartzman, the CEO.
Right off camera.
Right
there.
off camera.
Yeah.
Pro
Scott, you
can't
beatboxer,
see
by
him.
the way.
Scott works a mean soundboard.
Actually,
So,
I want to show one thing really quick.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
Show,
Okay.
Oh,
show
this-
away.
You need
This is
to
special.
test that.
All right.
Hang on, wait. We gotta make sure the volume's up though, because it's super special. Wait, it's not up enough. Okay. Ready?
Right. Yeah, I'm ready.
Wow.
Set.
Ready?
Go.
Wait, hold it down.
Oh wait. Wait, we need the cape flap. All right.
Anyway.
I was like super prepared that like 5 minutes before. This is from Trovosaurus. He sent it to us. This is the Cubesley, but Vanguardian Cubesley.
So
So it's super special.
I
It's
saw
now-
you have that prepared, and I was like, "We're gonna get some superhero music."
Except it's not.
I like what you picked better.
And he needs
actually.
eyeballs. There we go.
Double set of eyeballs. Oh man, I get all the friends.
So now we have a Cubesley on our livestream couch
Yep.
forever after.
As far as I know, there might be an ally version of that pretty soon.
There.
So,
There
Not
might be.
spoiler.
Might happen to be.
Anyway, now to serious things.
Yeah, not a serious thing. So this is the first live stream since Heroes went live officially. Huge update, lots of new content. We're very happy that players are enjoying the new content, but we're aware of the bugs that are popped up. So we're going to do a lot of Q&A. We're going to talk through some of the bugs and the progress that we have on them. So, holy cow, what is that?
This is
Nobody
someone's
can see it,
cornerstone. Yeah,
though.
no one can see it. We can switch over. I'm just hanging out in the hub right now.
Oh yeah, we're on the
Just
big
checking out.
screen.
Someone's got like a giant garden tower cornerstone.
There we go. Now you
Yeah.
guing see what we're talking about.
That thing is
Massive.
sweet.
Somebody has a gardening problem.
Well, I think these need to be planted. Clearly.
Clearly.
Let's see who this person is.
Who is this person? Is his name
Green
the Green Thumb?
Hop over here. Yeah. Yeah, right.
Cassius
Cassius Rogue.
Okay, it's not
Nice
Green Thumb.
Nice. No, I'm just hanging out right there.
That's not them.
No, that's not them.
That's their gardener.
We'll leave them some pinatas.
Anyway,
It probably
Alright,
looks full.
so yeah, well you're pinataing it up. We've got so some of the bugs that I know people are curious about. On Monday we discovered some issues with daily bonuses not working properly. We fixed those with hot fixes, so thank you for calling those out. There are things that weren't caught on PTS actually, but we caught them on live, so fix those. The biggest one that people are asking about is PlayStation 4 with the graphical corruption stuff. That has been our top priority. It's actually been a fairly difficult issue to suss out, but we believe that internally we have a fix. It's undergoing testing right now, and so we plan to have that out next week for you guys once we get it fully tested and through cert. But obviously we want to make sure that we don't put out any new issues with the hotfix, so we want to test that thoroughly and make sure that it's actually fixed. But yes, it's a huge priority for us, and we believe we have a fix for it. And shout outs to some crazy engineering work that went into figuring out why that started happening. We had some connectivity issues with the EU, the Europe Data Center, and we were able to get that resolved yesterday. We're still monitoring it really closely, like around the clock. But again, that was some trickiness with the data center that we believe is resolved. So thank you for players on the European servers for being patient with us. I know some people went in and jumped on the NA servers, but yeah, that one was another big deal, and we have that fixed. And so yeah, there's some more questions once we get to Q&A. But those are the big issues that we're fixing. Again, hotfix planned for next week, assuming everything passes QA and cert for the consoles. But want to make sure you guys are in and playing and happy with all the new content that's out there.
Woo!
Nice.
I just had to do something. Nice. I love your little wiggle butt.
Yeah, the mount.
Yeah. Like wiggle, 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 wiggle. What's that song? Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle,
Is
wiggle.
that literally the song? It's just that's all.
Wiggle,
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 wiggle.
wiggle.
Part of
It's sexy and I know it, I think.
I think you're right.
LMFAO.
No. It's Friday, you
I'm
guys.
gonna beatbox.
Someone says, can the next stream have the full QA team in the stream?
Aw.
No, we wouldn't fit in the
Yeah.
in the room. But they're working their butts off too, putting in some extra time. And I think it's important to call out. I'll answer this in one of the questions later. But the QA team does work very, very hard. And a number of the issues were things that they actually wouldn't have been able to catch, like stuff with the data center. So take a light on those guys. They care a lot about the game and work very, very hard to ensure the best quality. So
For sure. What is that?
This
is
yeah, it's
badass. I
an
almost
active
swore.
club
I like
world.
it
I just
so
went.
much.
Yeah, I went through. I heard. I went through an active club world portal and came out here. So yeah, we'll throw some pinatas down here once everyone gets in. Yeah, it's pretty
gorgeous.
neat.
I love the thing
The
they had above
underground.
the waterfall.
Oh yeah, let me get back.
The little like biotech looking thing.
Oh, up top. I just like the trees.
Yeah, the trees are great. The pastel.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
God, those are.
Is that a corgi or it's a
It
husky?
looks like a giant corgi. I feel like this
Oh, up here.
is
Yeah.
because of what they had going on. This is where they
It's a
genetically
fox. It's like a gray
engineer.
fox.
Yeah, it's like a fox squirrel. It's
Yeah.
where they genetically
Fox
engineer
squirrel?
Fox
all of the creations.
What does a fox squirrel sound like?
Squirrox.
Wait, what does the
Trying
fox
to make me
squirrel
do a
say?
squirrel.
What does the fox squirrel say?
It's like.
Wait, you couldn't do it.
That's what the fox says.
Oh, just nothing.
Oh, I know. There, I'll do that because you want me to do
Have
that.
you never heard him do that?
No.
Do it again.
It's actually the sound of the squirrels in Rift.
Yes, he did the sounds for the
Little known
squirrels.
fact. Yeah.
Someone just threw an orca down there. Which is, by the way, I just saw an orca go down the hole.
Well, there is water there. So.
Yeah, you know.
It's like shamoo. People are saying cringe. Am I cringy? We're cringy.
No, I'm
Are we
the
cringy?
cringe.
So someone
Well,
says,
I'm the cringe.
hold on, I can't see the name. Azrogui, sorry if I got that wrong,
Oh.
says, it is a fox I helped make it. It's awesome.
It is
Very
awesome.
cute.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
And it is a, bushy tail, so
Yeah.
that's what I got there. That's really cool. Fox is my favorite animal, so in fact that's where the name Kitsune comes from. But
Really?
yeah, Kitsune, Japanese for fox, shortened Kitsune.
I just thought it was a kawaii name.
I
Like,
think
so
something.
kawaii.
I
What do
like
you-
it because no one uses it in short.
Yeah, it is.
So should I jump into questions while you're running around?
Probably,
Sure.
yeah. I'm just gonna
Yeah, we
throw
got
some
we
more
got a
pinatas.
lot of questions.
We have 4 pages worth of questions.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions. So I'm gonna cruise through those, and you guys just jump in and interrupt me.
Sure.
Whatever. So
I interrupted.
Like
Okay.
I should have said, yeah. I'll get through one question by the time we're done with this. So Demise Julius has 3 questions. Says, is the cooldown on Empowered Gem Explosive Epilogue intended to be there? Description reads as if it will block 100% of the time. So it is intended to be there, but we can see how that description is confusing. So we'll be looking into all the descriptions for those, making sure that they reflect the cooldown and make more sense. So thank you for calling that out. Will club adventures ever renew upon completion? Going back and forth to do adventures is a little tiresome for players. And so there are tech reasons why it's not a simple change, and so we never say never, but no chance, like, we have no plans right now. Oh, someone threw a beacon!
Yeah, they threw a beacon down in their club.
For a second, I thought someone, like a dev, went on and
No,
mimicked it.
no,
'Cause that's
they were
something
talking
I
about,
would-
hey, do it now, do it now.
Yeah,
It's so perfect!
I got it.
Okay.
Alright.
Sweet.
So it says, ask her, will there ever be a schedule for rampages or a way to tell what's coming in the next 3 hours? And so right now we're evaluating the frequency of rampages, and we'll make changes where we think it's appropriate. Scheduling is probably something that we won't do, but we might look to increase the velocity of them. No promises on that, but we've seen a fair amount of feedback on that, so it's something that we're actively listening to.
It pulled me into the pit.
Oh my gosh! Look
I
at
was
it.
staying too close. There we go. I'm just throwing pinatas while
Too
everyone
close
else is
to
trying to
the
attack
edge.
it. It's almost dead.
I know you do.
You got like 50 people in here or
He
something.
got
Boom.
wrecked.
Boom. Pow.
Gonzo.
Didn't say freem though when you killed him.
All All right, I'm gonna go to New Club World.
I like this club. World.
Yeah, it's
I'm
pretty
a
rad.
big fan. It has a fox in it, especially. So then
You guys
we've
hear
got Mr. Sneck13 says, would it be possible to rethink rampages and the rewards, possibly decrease the sentient shard cost of certain items in the Vanguardian? So we're monitoring the plasmium economy, and that's the main gate for the creation of sentient shards. It's actually not the rampage alerts, although they provide a benefit to it. It's the plasmium that will allow you to get the most sentient shards because of crafting the beacons. And so the recipes won't be adjusted yet, but it's something that we're very conscious of. Again, the economy is something that we're looking closely at. The update hasn't been out for a super long period of time, and we always like to make sure we have a variety, a good amount of data before we take action on that. But we're definitely looking at it. And then Mr. Snake13 also says, anytime when more mods will be accepted. And so our goal is to increase the amount of odds starting towards the end of the summer and into fall. And it's something that I am personally actively working on, which is how do we make sure that we get more player mods into the game again, because we love getting those mods in the game, and so we're streamlining some of our internal processes to make sure that we can do more of that, and that's more costumes, more mounts, eventually more decor pieces, all that stuff. We really want more player-made items into the game and accessible. So yes, I'm glad you asked, because it's a thing that we are consciously and actively working on.
Woo!
Yes! Yeah! Are those floating mushrooms?
No, they're
floating
the
lanterns.
lanterns. Yeah.
This is Trove China.
Oh!
Oh,
my
I haven't
God,
actually
The
seen
no,
this
club
one.
world is called
obviously.
Trove China.
All right, legit.
Yeah, that's pretty
Obviously.
rad. They've got a bunch of other stuff north.
I see people asking about giveaways, so there's a little update with that.
Mhm.
And it's not our fault.
This one is
Twitch took away messaging, so we're gonna only do
direct messaging.
direct
Yeah.
messaging. So we kind of lost our way of giving things away. So
Yeah.
today might be a little lackluster when it comes to giveaways, but we'll do some really good ones.
We basically have to whisper the winners.
Yeah. So you need it's gonna be Twitch chat only today.
I think. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get word on
So
Skype if that's true.
not yet, but soon we'll give away.
Yeah, we're still going to do
sometimes.
giveaways, but it's going to be fewer than usual.
Yes.
We'll give away, I think 5 chroma pads and 3 pinata EXs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
And that fills our quota of 8. Or I got 8. Got 8 things.
I kind of just want to give away like 8 pinata EXs because
Sure. Yeah. 'Cause it's,
those are super
Yeah,
special,
all
and
right,
we're only
let's do
doing 8.
Yeah, we'll
So
do 8.
we'll do that, but not yet.
Not yet. But be
So
ready
you
for
have
it.
to suffer
yet.
and watch. So
all right, so a couple more comments is I saw someone in chat say that they weren't getting sentient shards from beacons, and that's something that we'll look into. When you throw the beacon, you should always get a sentient shard, so if that's not happening, that is a bug, and we'll make sure to look into that, absolutely. Not everyone gets it, but the thrower should always get a sentient shard.
Right.
for sure.
Cool.
Someone says Keatsy in the
So I saw someone say fix legalize sunlight bulbs.
Oh, right.
We're
What is
definitely
that?
Working on getting that. It's one of the clubs.
Well, I know that, but where's that at? Ew, sorry, you're saying.
No, that's fine. We'll get a deploy out and get them hooked up and fixed up. I actually don't know exactly where that is. In fact, I thought we had the code out to be able to fix them up yesterday, but let me double check that before I make false promises. But it's very close, and it's something that's important to us, and making sure that they get compensation for that. So next question, we got the same question from both Edie and Detroit 619 Gamer, and I'm curious if Detroit 619 Gamer, that's an interesting thing because 619 is a San Diego area code, and so are they Detroit moved to San Diego? I want to know, inquiring minds. So they say, will invites and the graphic bug be fixed within this week or next week? And so even though we mentioned earlier, I think it's really good to bear repeating, is that the PS4 issue is a huge priority, the top priority for us. We believe we have it fixed internally, and we're looking to deploy that next week after we get it through CERT and our internal QA process. So definitely want to get that out for you guys. Edie continues with a couple more questions. Will that other error code, CE-34878-0, ever be addressed on PS4? We are looking into it. So definitely that one is not hitting as many people as the graphics corruption, but that we'll definitely be looking into that one as well. And then another question is, will PS4 players be getting compensation? And the answer is yes. They'll be compensated in a content package that we haven't decided on just yet, but we'll absolutely provide a make good pack, and we apologize again for the issues. It's something that we really do feel bad about it. We love Trove and we love people playing our games, so when people can't play it, it's a huge deal for us. So.
the legalized sunlight bulbs, was that on here or was that in chat?
That was
That was
someone
in chat.
said.
Okay, because we had a follow-up message
Actually-
that said that it might have been taken care of already.
I think I just entered a random portal, and it said legalized
Yeah,
sunlight bulbs.
and
on
they're
it.
saying throw pinatas there. So
Okay,
I think
so
they're
we're there.
fixed.
We just happen to be there.
You
and
guys
that's
are,
it. That's
it's
an
fixed,
announcement.
confirmed, so we should throw a super
Boom.
party there.
Yep, legalized sunlight bulbs is back.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Woo! I know Nina will be happy.
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much. And
Florida
they were
is so
super
good.
patient with the
Yeah.
issues they ran into.
Yeah.
So
It's a big club. We like you guys.
It is such a cool club.
yo,
Look at the snowflakes.
Yeah.
That's so great.
The flower. Oh, that's
it's
great.
gorgeous.
All right,
Gorgeous.
I just opened a
Super
portal
gorgeous.
here, so we'll let people come in and I'll throw some pinatas. Pinatas. It's also a massive club.
Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna catch up with chat here. Yeah. We need a dad joke up in here.
A dad joke.
Yeah. We haven't had dad jokes in a
I'm
while.
just
haven't.
catching up on the chat.
Have you heard the one about the paper? It's terrible.
Ha!
Oh.
I was-
I thought
You
were
said
gonna
you
say
said
got
the
cut.
answer so quick.
Oh,
I didn't have a
it got
joke.
cut. That's another one.
It got cut.
We had a joke about paper, but it got cut.
That's two.
Wait,
paper
tell
dad
your
jokes.
the ocean one. The
Ocean one. Don't spoil it with the. Well,
I think I
why
know.
didn't the lifeguard save the hippie?
I don't remember this one.
He was too far out, man.
Oh, that's right.
Wow, that's terrible.
No, it's
I thought you were gonna go with something about the ocean just
I
waving.
like that one.
oh the
Pretty
ocean
good.
waving.
But
Why was the sand wet? Because the seaweed.
Oh wow! I haven't heard that one.
Really?
No.
I kind of just made it up.
that was pretty good.
That's really good.
Actually, I think I heard that like 10 years ago.
Why did
Just-
hipster burn his mouth on the pizza? I guess I should say. Why did the hipster burn his
Oh,
mouth
I
on
know.
pizza?
Why?
Because he ate it before it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah! That's good.
All right.
I like that one.
Anyway, okay, dad jokes.
Dad, stop it! Alright, should I do more questions?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly around this club and then
Alright.
find a new place to throw some pinatas.
I love that people say it hurts. Good.
Pain. So Duke asks, 2 weeks ago we said we'd get back to us about fixtures or daily bonuses, increasing the drop rate of 5 feathers next week. That was my bad because I forgot we weren't doing a live stream next week. But next live stream I got your answer, which is we confirmed that the fixtures don't adjust the drop rate and the daily bonus doesn't either since the Phoenix isn't a dragon. So no, the answer is no. With so much content locked behind the random rampage hourly, we could consider removing the biome hourly and replacing its occurrences with rampages. And so the biome hourly challenges are still a primary source of dragon coins for a lot of players, and then we balance the rampage alerts against the need for dragon coins, and so that's why some people might feel that the rampages are happening too infrequently. But just as a reminder, like we mentioned earlier, the rampage alerts aren't the only way to get sentient shards. You should be crafting beacons to get those, and because people in chat were mentioning that they might not be getting sentient shards, guarantee after this I'll make that a priority to look into that and see if there's an issue with those, because you should get one when you throw it. And then the last question was, can you add an option to apply a hidden style to banners? And that's not in the plans currently.
Hooray!
The soundboard freaks me out every time.
Does it?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, the
What?
way-
Oh.
Where are we?
Still in legalized sunlight bulbs. We're in a giant like
What are-
tree type.
This
Building.
is cool.
Yeah. Just
It's
exploring.
like a puzzle.
Yeah. It's over here.
That's where the sun bulbs happen.
Yeah.
I want to press more of these buttons, but I'm scared too.
Just do it.
Okay. That was a zombie, by the way. It kind of sounded like a guy trying to wake up that didn't have coffee yet. But
In the morning. Alright.
let's do four of those hyper pins. I think it's
Alright.
a good time for 4 hyper pins.
Hyper
And we
pinata
also have
EX.
fan art too.
Fan art.
Fan art?
Farts.
Fan art.
Trove farts.
Wow.
What? That's what we call them these days.
Wow.
Just floating
Fan art.
grass.
Farts.
Trove farts.
It's a short fart.
I didn't realize it was in a castle.
Short
Alright.
and powerful.
The sunlight bulbs on the top of the columns. It's pretty.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, should I he's doing the...
We're doing we're doing 4 hyper pins.
4 hyper pinata EXs.
It's a little different than usual, so people are gonna have to whisper you, I guess, for these.
Yeah, expect a whisper.
Expect a whisper.
Expect the whistle.
Expect a whisper. I don't know.
Ashin Holt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are we
Can you
just saying
beat?
them
Can
right
you
now?
beatbox him out though? Like Jenny Bourne. There you go.
I think I'm gonna leave it up to you.
I don't know how to beatbox. I'm just obsessed with it.
I don't know. That was pretty good.
Your turn. Do it.
Kashavi.
Yeah.
What is going on? What is even happening?
And come on, Cole. You're a beatboxer.
I'm not.
The blind hobo.
I'm not.
Congrats, you guys. We'll do 4 more later in
All
a
right.
bit.
Did we get? So yeah, we did say all those.
Hmm?
Right.
We did.
So I guess expect whispers.
Yes.
Expect whispers.
Skype's updating us.
All right. So next question. Holy Alexander Noel says, wondering about the spotlight fixture in Beacon of Heroes. By the update logs, it seems this fixture will only increase the chance to get 1 single plasmium while killing a random enemy in neon biomes. Does the fixture actually affect more than that? And the answer is Beacon of Heroes has several mechanical benefits, but in terms of increasing plasmium drops, it does only affect the drops from NPCs in neon biomes. It's possible to get 2 plasmium from the same NPC with the Beacon of Heroes, but the chances are relatively low for that. Pent says, can we get more scheduled rampage challenges? So the same thing that we've answered earlier. They're weighted on an average to happen 6 of them per day. So yeah. Then Clump and Knuckles _ says, is the next update going to involve PvP? And I'm leaning forward for this. Are there any sneak peeks that you can give us on it?
For PvP.
Oh, Clump and Knuckles
Oh wait.
_ I'm so glad you asked. Because yes, but not in the traditional sense that it exists in Trove currently. You can expect a new experience and a damn fine one at that.
I guarantee that everybody hates PvP is going to be playing it.
Yeah.
Because it's awesome.
We'll provide more info in like 6 weeks, which sounds like a long time, but yeah, there's some secrets.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can thank Clump and Knuckles for asking about it, because we weren't going to talk about it for a while, but they asked, and so we answered.
I can spoil it a little bit and say that.
Wait, whoa, we already spoiled.
No, this is a great thing because this is one thing that people don't like in current PvP is that things are unbalanced. Let's just say that the new PvP is the most balanced thing you've ever seen, and it's going to be amazing.
It causes
See,
lots
it's like
of
a
yelling.
spoil unspoil. It's not really a spoil.
Lots of yelling internally in the good way.
Yeah, we always yell in front. Actually, we're going to do a playtest today. Or,
I think so.
Yeah. So we're going to be screaming later.
Expect more info.
Expect more screaming.
Expect more screaming.
More info is coming. And it's specifically designed to address some of the issues people have with current PvP. That's the other thing I'll say. It is made to address concerns that people have right now. So, Knuckles also asked, will you make a fairy dust tome? And so we don't have plans at this time, but we're really glad that you brought it up because, looking at it, it's one of the few crafting items that doesn't have a tome. So it's something that we'll evaluate. It wasn't on our radar, but when you brought up the question, we're like, oh, maybe we should have one. And will you decrease materials for the new class? And so as mentioned earlier, we're constantly monitoring the economy. And so it's a thing that we will evaluate. But again, we want to make sure the build's been live for a little bit longer so we can feel confident in what the numbers are showing us. Tortorion says, will you be more committed to working on adding new content or improving old content in 2018? I really like this question. So we're always looking to improve old content, but 2018 you'll definitely see an emphasis on new content. I think some of it will really surprise people, and not just the PvP stuff. So there's some really cool new content that's being worked on. And then any plans to completely rework Shadow Tower Titans? No plans at this time to do that. So, yep. Hatyme what?
The what?
I don't know how to say this. Hatyme what? HATYMEWAT. Hatyme what? Says, given the number of... so 3-part question basically. Was looking into like, hey, bunch of issues since the last update. Are you looking to do different things internally, like with QA process? And says basically this week hasn't been Trove's best, and then maybe more PTS testing to help with that. So, I think for transparency, it's really good to acknowledge that. Yeah, I mean, internally we know this week hasn't been the best for us in terms of those issues. They've come from a variety of different places, some of them from in-game, some of them from data center things, some of them from sort of some outside forces. But we're not happy with the number of issues, and so we've been working to make sure that those don't happen in the future, and that's a combination of things. Working with QA to refine some of the processes. We're going to be looking at how the QA the PTS time went for Heroes, and for our next update, we'll be looking at doing some slight tweaks to that to help. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I think it's important to call out that it's not just all on QA. I think it's real easy for people to say, like, well, didn't QA test this? They did, and they put a lot of time into it. We'll refine some things to fix some of the bugs that cropped up, but don't blame QA for all that stuff. They're good people.
Let's go to fan art really quick.
Yeah.
We need to do that.
No, that's good, because I'm getting close to done with the questions.
Yeah?
So, that looks great.
Wait for it. Have you ever seen this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I know Gammon! I knew.
Big surprise.
Big surprise!
She
I
is
love it.
Gammon.
That's cool.
She hasn't done art in a while, so I'm happy to see that she's
Yeah.
doing it again.
That is really cool.
It's awesome.
Look at that Vanguard.
He's got the little energy in the palm of
Yeah.
his hand.
range mode.
Like, do your chores or take it.
That's cool.
Thank Guardian Dad.
Very
Ara
good.
Surin.
This is cool. I think like the contest theme was cursed ale, or maybe dungeons that were in the curse. So this is I think this dungeon is based off what Screamheart did, that one that you can find in the curse build. But it's rad. I like it.
Yeah,
They even got the shadow.
Mousehead.
Mouse head.
I was gonna say I've been watching Trove Source and seeing all the curse fail stuff come through it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
Following that on Twitter. It's
Actually,
been
you have a
awesome.
contest going right now, but I didn't pull any.
Oh
of them.
no! All right.
And Junebug did too, but I didn't pull any of those because I'm gonna let them do that.
Let them percolate. All right.
Yeah.
These are cute.
This
It's
is
like
so
some
cute.
NPC variety of
Yeah.
curse. Yeah.
It was it Curse Veil Neighbor.
Yeah. Curse Veil neighbor.
I love
Like the
Mousehead's
mushroom.
Mousehead likes bunnies. I think
Yeah.
there's a bunny thing going on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Someone asked, did the PC crash? Is that why we're seeing fan art? Nope.
No,
we're
no,
showing
I'm
that
going around.
No,
Club
you're
World.
seeing fan art because art is awesome. So, woo!
Mousehead again.
Oh, this is a Junebug one
Nice.
on the left. You can tell. That's
Yep.
her.
Yep. That looks
Every
like
character she has is a fae with red hair.
Yeah.
Bam.
Butterflies cute.
And little
too.
butterflies. That's adorable.
Yeah.
Cool.
Looks good.
No, no.
Mr.
Whoa.
Whoever.
Mr. Hoover.
Mhm.
Is that a neon ninja?
So
It looks
sinister.
like a neon
Could
ninja.
be.
That's really cool. It's great to see like the artists. Like I know Mr. Whoever started doing art like what, I think it was 2 years ago.
Something like that.
Like you guys progress and get
Oh, yeah.
so skilled over time. It's amazing to see it happen.
Yeah.
It's rad. Nah,
Omega Wave.
I love it. It's like I love the derpy art. It's like it's not even funny.
That's great.
It
Very,
is great.
very good.
Like the eyeball.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Ooh.
He did
the
the Ice
last
Age
one?
last one, but this is the Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, right? Yeah.
Could be,
I
yeah.
love
Looks like
this one.
It's great,
Like,
right?
really, really, really like this
Mhm.
one. I saw it on Twitter and I was like, yes, I need this.
Well, it's got a fox.
He's
hat.
kind of starting a series of them, so maybe you could make like a collage at your desk of all your other art. That
Yeah.
You have. That's great.
That's great. Yeah.
Quince.
Aw. Quince, I haven't seen your art in so long. This is
Welcome.
amazing. I
Thank
know.
you.
Like seriously, it's been like months. That's great, and I love the little butterfly. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Kami ally.
I think it was called like Tech Love Butterfly
Mm.
or whatever the title is. It's great though. Wait, that's the neon ninja costume I like, where you're running around. The little battery like
Yeah.
pops up on the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
it's
I do
so
like that
good.
one too. Yeah.
Woo!
Sky the Virus.
Sky the Virus. I saw her making this.
Oh,
It's
that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
This reminds
Good
me
expression.
of the first Power Rangers movie.
Mm.
Are there more than one Power Rangers movie?
I never
I would-
watched
I would
Power
assume-
Rangers.
Know that there are more.
You never watched Power
I
Rangers?
never did either.
I was grounded for
What?
the majority of my childhood,
Yeah.
so
Go-Go Power
It was like right
Rangers.
after my age.
Mighty
Right.
I aged out of
yeah.
Power Rangers. Power Rangers.
Yeah,
like
you-
quicker than.
I
earlier
got
than
the
you did.
tail end of it, and that's
Okay.
right when the movie came out.
Oh
ew.
man,
I would not
Yeah.
watch that.
you go see that in theaters?
I didn't. It wasn't a theater movie. I don't think.
So basically, what you're saying is I would have made fun of you.
Probably.
Probably. But then Green Ranger came out, and that's hype, and then White Ranger. Come on, man.
But now I'm so cool, so it doesn't matter if I was made fun of.
Oh my gosh.
Sky the Virus again?
Sticks and stones.
I like her
Oh,
little
cute.
patches of biomes. They're cool. She did another one from Medieval Highlands a bit ago. That was
The
really
island
cool.
style?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was rad. Island style.
Island knife?
Well, when I concept out new biomes, that's what I do. I just do like a little island.
Yeah.
And I test it
Makes
out.
sense.
Riven Mikhail.
Oh.
I know this dungeon. You
I
go
know
to
that
the
dungeon
top
too.
and you bomb through, and then you go through this.
You
Yeah.
go down until you find the other
Yeah.
bosses. Yeah.
White Ranger is OP.
Yeah, I love this. I really like this
Yeah,
one,
I
actually.
do like this. This is one of our earlier dungeons, actually. It's been in for a while.
It's so great.
Yeah.
So sinister.
What? Detroit 619 Gamer.
Whoa, someone put all the
Oh.
Power Rangers in chat.
Heck
You're
yeah.
cool, and I'm going to make fun of you. And
That's it.
Cool.
They're all really good.
Thanks
for the
Pokemon
fan
is just
arts,
like
you
one of my
guys.
favorites
Yeah.
ever. So great
Just
job,
like-
I
Pokemon.
love that.
Great job,
Good detail
everybody.
there.
Awesome. I'm glad to see I know and Quint's back, so
Yeah.
that made me happy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Sweet. So should I finish up the questions? I'm almost through them.
Sure, do
Let's
it.
make sure we get everyone's question answered and then more giveaways. Someone says, are you adding iridescent blocks in the next upgrade, including the gold and silver blocks that are in the Radiant and Shadow builds? No plans at this time, but I wrote down, but maybe we should. So look into that, but no plans right now. Same thing with a question about adding more liquids. We will add new liquids, but not in the short term. So, create a form thread with suggestions you want, and that gives us a good place to look at them. So,
You just threw a pen at me.
I didn't throw a pen at
Can
you,
you
I
drop
dropped my
You
pen.
dropped your pen.
I could have, though.
Drop your
You made
pen
a funny
in
face.
Here's
your
your pen
direction.
back.
Thank you.
Anyway.
So then, Ibitas asked about the frequency of rampage challenges, which we've answered, and then says the outpost is a good addition to the game. Will other biomes have their own outposts in the future? And so the revamp of creating Luminopolis, which is a sub-biome of Neon City, which was an existing biome, was an experiment about restoring life to older zones. We're happy with the reception of the rampage alerts and the outposts and the suite of offerings in Luminopolis. So we have some long-term plans to visit older biomes and give the same treatment, but that's some time away, because right now we have a much more pressing interstellar matter that we have to deal with. Hashtag spoiler, not spoiler.
That was
a bit of a spoiler.
Wow.
James, you're fired.
I'm just saying. We're dealing with
Keith, you just walked by and gave him the funniest face. Sorry. No, you guys
I
can't
tell
see, but we have a
Yeah.
big fishbowl
We need like a
Tell
camera.
people.
We
can cut
do.
to.
We need like a side
Fishbowl
cam so you
camera.
can see everybody who makes fun of us.
Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
Do you want to do?
Yeah.
Let's do 4 more of those hyper pins.
4 more
Okay.
hyper pins.
4 more hyper pins.
And while he's doing that real quick, because I've seen chat asking
Okay.
about it, we talked about earlier, PS4 fixes on the way. We have an internal fix we're testing. Got to make sure it passes testing and cert, and then plan is to get it out next week. Working on highest priority.
Woo, sweet.
Woo!
And we will be doing console streams coming up. I know people have been asking about that too. We'll do Xbox and a PS4 console streams. I mean, not on the same stream. We'll do one and then the other.
Holy moly!
One of the better names I've seen on Twitch, a variety of cheeses.
Yes!
Yes!
Oh my god! Spirit animal.
Raposo.
I want to know what people's favorite cheese is in chat.
Mm.
You know what I
I
want?
know
And it's
mine
never
is.
gonna happen, but maybe it will. I want a biome that is themed after cheese.
Cheese
Relaxation
biomes. We were going to do like a
station.
picnic biome at one point.
Relax.
But a whole cheese biome.
Snortable
Just
in
like-
chunks.
You know, it's like Swiss Gouda.
Snortable in
Ooh!
chunks.
I love Gouda, but Gouda
These
goes
are all
warm
really
and it gets
good.
weird.
I'm glad that you
I
didn't
like
do
that.
a variety of cheeses and right after that snortable and chunks.
Snortable and chunks.
Snortable in chunks
I like
says,
variety
let's
of
go!
Craft singles. Mm.
No.
Yellow cheese?
Yellow
That's
cheese,
so...
peanut
What is
butter
that?
and cheese.
Ew!
Cheese whiz?
Smoked cheddar cheese
No.
is good.
Smoked cheddar.
Smoked
Yeah, we can
anything
do
is
that.
good.
A Dubliner cheddar is really quite good if you haven't had one of those.
So I'm a feta fan. Just
Feta's
as good.
good,
yeah.
Feta
Greek,
cheese.
you like that
What's the
Greek cheese?
mozzarella that's like
Cheese.
infused with like cream?
Sorry.
What's that
Oh,
called? It's ridiculously
Wait,
delicious.
what is it?
It's
The
like
mozzarella?
really creamy.
Yeah.
I like that. We get cheap
not
mozzarella
ricotta,
balls
is
here
it?
at work,
No,
and they're
it's like
amazing.
the-
It's just got some
lasagna
other
stuffing?
Yeah. It's
Uh,
the bomb.
I would. So there's a
Maybe someone will know.
humble
Yes, someone's saying
ricotta.
ricotta.
Is it
Well,
ricotta?
that was Atronos saying ricotta.
There you go.
He's usually right, just so you know.
Give me
Oh,
a
okay.
good baked brie and a big baguette, and I'm good for life.
There you go.
For
Well,
life.
well, not quite for
It's
life.
gotta be a lot of
Probably a
cheese.
couple hours, but
Here's my homework assignment for Trove players that can get some Humboldt fog cheese
what's that?
and a nice white wine.
Ooh.
And just pair that with some crackers and fruit.
You hear that, kids?
I'm just saying, people that can
I
with
know.
the wine. Go with the Martinelli's if you can. Delicious.
All right, that does sound delicious.
My wife's all about London fog.
Oh,
Mm.
so
Or not
apparently
London. What is it?
Humboldt fog?
Humboldt
Yeah.
fog. London fog is a T.
Oh, so I missed a question somewhere on here. I
About-
was told.
This?
I apologize. Sorry, let me answer them real quick. Yep. 2 questions from the pretty one that I missed, and I apologize. So the first one, Vanguardian damage increased to all incoming damage. Doesn't seem to be working as there's no numbers to go off. Can you explain the
Plug me.
lasers? So they're intended to increase the amount of damage a target receives from all sources by 10%. So it's a utility ability the Vanguardian can use to make them more appealing during group play, so 10% increase. And then the other one is, what is a chain block? That is a great question. The players have noticed that there are, in quotes, cryptic currency coins that drop laser manstring ore nodes in the Monopolis that can be redeemed at a resistor workbench for block change. They are purely decor items and don't do anything else. The whole system is meant to be an entertaining social commentary on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, so it's just sort of a fun thing to go get, and you get a unique decor block by doing that. So,
Bam.
Bam.
When is Uber 10 available? Never!
never.
There you go.
When it's available.
Why is there a feather here is what I want to know.
I don't know.
It's like, hey.
It's also
for
a little
good
broken.
luck.
Let's not.
Hey.
Don't worry, that's weird. I won't do that. I am wondering why there's a feather here, though.
I don't know.
I'm guessing Arcade or Rift stream needed feathers at some point.
So it says U11 then. So U11 will come after U10.
U50, you guys.
And U10 will come before U11.
Yeah. We don't do math in order.
We're gonna commit to that right now. Okay. All right,
Bam,
that's
there you
quite
go.
an
I
announcement.
think so. I think we should go in numerical order.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Meh.
Makes sense.
Meh. Let's see. We're done the giveaways for today.
Yeah. Giveaways are light today.
They are light.
Thanks, Twitch.
But the pinatas are always
Yeah,
popping.
the pinatas. Oh, I see what you did there.
Get it? Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. I love that you're. What makes it funny is that you're so proud of that.
Tally says, "Is the question for me? Is the next class anime based? No, it won't be anime based.
Feels.
Sadly, if it were up to me, but you know, it's not." What?
I don't know why you're laughing, but it's funny.
You're out.
There you go.
Aww.
That was good timing for me leaving the club.
Yeah, you're out.
You're out.
So Alex Shep 123 says, any word on your primary club being switched for no reason? Yeah, we're working on a fix for that as well. So expect that soon. Be some compensation for Lustrous Gem Boxes bug on Wednesday? Yes. Yes, there will be.
Haven't been there in a while.
PS4 players and the Lustrous Gem Boxes on both of those.
Someone says, so how do you guys like space?
Space is fine.
It's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, are we talking about space or
Space between spaces.
space?
Right.
That's kind of vague.
Space?
Like, yeah, there's a
Oh!
space. I like space bar because you
Space
jump,
bar.
and Trove likes jumps too. Now I'm just making stuff up. Let's see.
I use my space bar all the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Yep. That's what Kumar just said, by the way, and can confirm. I can hear him tapping that every day, all day.
Space bar, though.
Tappity tick tick
Is the
tick.
Trove Earth flat? No.
Well, maybe let's like get a rocket and like shoot ourselves in the atmosphere and figure it out. That guy actually did that.
What guy?
Fun.
Oh, yeah, he did.
The flat, what was
The
it?
Flat Earth guy.
Flat Earth project. He actually made a homemade rocket and went up. Like he didn't go very far.
It wasn't like a burning fuel. I thought it was like pneumatically powered or
What?
something.
Yeah, some guy made a rocket to prove the Earth was flat.
Well, he totally did.
And he
So,
went.
Case closed on that, guys.
He had to parachute out after he realized it was actually round.
There you
No,
go.
I
There you go.
don't think he admitted that.
Well,
He's not exactly a scientist, so. I'm
No,
not gonna-
definitely not.
There you go.
Anyway,
Anyway.
you know. Bringing
So the world is flat.
Obviously.
what you're-
obviously.
Obs.
Obs. I don't know. Have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen it?
No.
Ugh.
Is anything in Trove flat?
Same with the real planet. Actually, I think Trove is more of a cube.
Yeah, Trove is a cube.
Actually, Trove is technically a world asunder.
The
Right?
wise duelist is like, look at the atlas!
Nah! Yeah.
That's right.
You can look at the atlas.
Spaghetti. Trove used to be a cube, but then it broke apart.
What?
I was reading the chat.
Oh, her
Yeah.
crazy guy used a steam power rocket, just super
Yeah.
pressurized.
Pressurized.
Yeah. It's
Whoa!
pneumatic.
Right?
That's like a crazy. I mean, in high school we did like the bottle
Yeah,
rocket
it's
thing.
basically that.
Yeah,
I
except
would
you stick
never
your
put
body in it.
myself
Yeah, no, why
in
would
it.
you?
You
Oh, I
tried
know. Is this
several
influence?
times,
This
too.
looks like
Yes,
influence.
this is influence.
I have
Cool.
spent many a nights in this hub.
I like this.
And the bouncy dreadnought's gone though.
Oh, is there one right here?
Yeah, there used to be a
Look at the
bouncy
happy
dreadnought.
face.
There's a face on the other side too.
Levi Gameplay says,
Sad
hi
face.
guys.
Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
Oh yeah, there's another
It's
one.
more of a care face on the other side.
Yeah, I like that one too. Actually, I think they're both kind of like that.
Let's see. That's kind of it for today. I know that somebody needs to patch in this room, so maybe we should call it. At this
Oh,
point,
we're
right?
gonna get a big patch coming
Yeah.
in. Okay.
GTFO.
All right.
GTFO.
We're gonna GTFO, guys.
Alright. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
It's
Thank
Friday,
you.
in case you forgot. This
Thank
was
you.
a Trove stream.
Yeah.
I did
Thank you for being a
forget.
Trovian.
Thank
Did
you for
you
your
forget it?
patience
I
with
forgot
our.
it was Friday.
I actually thought. Did he really?
Yeah, I really
That's
did.
funny.
This is real. I know we have to go, but producer life is when I'm like stoked that it's Friday because it's the weekend, but I'm also not stoked because that means it's one more week on before the next thing that we have to get out.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I have less days.
You have 2 days where people aren't doing things, so it's like,
Basically.
yeah, it's like, ah, I have to wait 2 days and
Actually,
stuff's
if it
not
makes
gonna
you feel
progress.
good, I might do a little work this weekend. I have a little.
Ooh,
That makes
I have a little window.
That makes
See?
me feel good.
I'm gonna
and
get a
not
little
good.
caught up.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. You
I
feel
see.
warm
I
and
can
fuzzy.
see that way.
Yeah.
That is not good. And there's a bunch of people on the team that are. That
I'm
do
gonna
that,
play games,
so-
James. I'm gonna be useless to you this weekend.
All right.
Right
well,
on.
You know, par for the course. I'm just kidding. Oh my god!
All right, everybody.
We gave,
All right.
So people should. We gave away a couple things this
Yeah,
week.
we gave away a
Not
few.
not giveaways, but actually like said things. So
Yeah.
I noticed you. Someone
Spoiled
said notice
some
me. I
things.
noticed you. All right. Happy Friday. Talk to you later. See you next week. Boop.